It's AJ, and today is a sad day because today I am finishing Food Wars. That's right, the manga has came on time and I'm finishing it before the anime comes back next week. So I don't need to worry about not watching it. But it's sad because this is the this is the manga that got me into reading them, and I've spent 2 years getting them all. Also, I don't know how I'm going to fit this on because da 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 da. So lovely last book. It's a thick ass boy. Honestly, it is so thick, so chunky. I don't know how I'm going to fit that up there. I'm going to have to rearrange all of that again so that this can fit. See that red ruby one that's there? That's the one that's going to go. Like, it's literally like the same thickness. So I need to rework my shelves now. But, volume 36 is here. Meaning I have no more Food Wars to look forward to. Well, I've got the anime, but I know what's happening. Or what should happen. Oh, it's also so sad as well, because even on the back it says final volume. Like, it's so sad. Even though, like, the cover is so nice, because it's, like, everyone, like, in Yukihira. Like, look at Rando! Fucking love her. And then got so many others in the background. But do you know who we don't have? My fucking husbando. Oh, Joitro is not in this. Well, he's in the story, but he's not on the cover. And the dick's on the cover. Oh. Well, on the back cover. Yes, I completed Demon Slayer first. I read all that first. But this is the one with, like, physical copies. And, like, I have them all. And I've spent so much time, like, pre-ordering, like, waiting, and being very, very strict about not reading these, because this technically ended last year, like last June, I think, or something like that. And although I was reading Demon Slayer, like, weekly, like as the chapters were coming out, in the last year, basically, I've been reading these as they came out in volumes, like, through pre-orders. It's so bittersweet because this is, like, what kicked it all off. And then, like, reading, like, a long series, because technically, the first manga I got was the Red Ruby one, if it's there. That was technically the first, like, one I bought. And then the anthology ones came out, all, like, Red Light Roses and Mirror Mirror. So the Ruby anthology and the Weiss anthology. And in the store that I bought it, it's always 3 for 2 on mangas. Which I didn't know because I didn't buy and this obviously wasn't buying it. So I was like, oh, you can go get one for free. And I'd always been interested in watching Food Wars, the anime. And I was like, well, if I'm getting one for free, I'm going to get the manga. Why not? And oh boy, did that kick off something. Within the first 3 pages, basically, that picture of the lassie getting attacked by the tentacles, like covered in peanut butter because of the calamari. Damn, that set off a mood. Here is what's going to happen in this series, and you're going to fucking love it. Like, I remember, like, sending pictures to my friends, like, look at the fuck I'm reading, and I'm absolutely enjoying it. I literally, like, just was enthralled by it. And I think that day, I literally ordered more on Amazon. And then the next time I was up into that shop, I bought 3 more of the issues if they had them in order. But I think the time I'd went, I was up to, I think it was 17, or I had it up to 15 or something like that. But they didn't have 16, so I had to order 17, 18 and 19, but I had to order 16 online because they didn't have 16 in the shop. It was something as silly as that, but I'd ordered them because it was like 3 for 2. Oh, like, this series holds such a special place in my heart. because it's like my long-term one that I've dedicated so much time to, and it's the first complete series that I have, and I'm so happy it's this. It's so silly, but I love it, and it's not to everyone's taste, which is even better because it's so stupid. Like, honestly, if anyone can get by the first couple of pages of, like, the first one, they're set for, like, reading this whole series, because then you know what you're in for. You, like, how this is so on borderline of being a fucking hentai because of how they fucking censor how the food orgasms are, basically, the foodgasms, is fantastic. Oh. And see, the best part about this book, the reason why it's so thick is it comes with the dessert, like we after miniseries. Like, I was worried that I was going to have to try and find it online because I didn't think they would make the dessert series like into like get it like English, like put it in an English publication. So the fact they included it in this volume, I appreciate so much. Like, top notch to them. This is like a whole lot of spoilers, by the way, because obviously we're talking about the end of the series. So if you're only anime, you might not want to watch this until the anime finishes in like the next few months. So you get the final, and then you don't even find out the result. Really, it kind of alludes, like, see, after reading Dessert, you kind of get the illusion of it. But I would be pissed not knowing the result. Like, why? Also, look at that. It's just like, I was so confused. Like, see, when I got to this bit, and it was like big ass end. Like, final chapter, Food War, Shukugeki no Soma, end. Like, what? Because then obviously, I was like, but what's this? What's the rest of this book for? Do you just appreciate our boy here? Let's appreciate Soma for a moment, because the journey he has went from the first volume, it's like here? It's actually behind this poster, so I don't even know why I'm trying to point. So, volume 1 to volume 36, he has went on a journey. And do you know what? See, for the most part, he's not really changed. Yes, he's developed, but he's not changed. The Yukihira that you meet at the beginning is basically still the Yukihira that's on this cover. The well-driven, spunky boy that doesn't give a shit about fear and he doesn't care about losing. He just wants to get better and better and better. The development basically is he just gets better. No, he develops more as a person, like learning from people and whatnot. One of the things I really love about this ending is he doesn't technically win. His main goals really that were established at the beginning of the series was he wanted to beat his dad, and he wanted Arena to say that his food was delicious. Like, he wanted to beat Arena. And he's technically not done either. In a sense, like, especially how he feels. He doesn't feel like he's done either. And I love that. Like, you see how he's grown, and you see, like, everything that he's done has led up to the point of the ending. And yet, he still technically doesn't meet his goal. But it doesn't deter him, and that is fantastic. Because I think it could have been so easy for them to be like, especially with it being Soma and Arena battling it out, to have Soma win. But Arena really needed to win that match, that's the thing. Arena needed that win to prove to her mum that all isn't lost with her ability or the gift. And Arena needed that win for herself. She needed that validation of she wasn't going to go down that path as her mum did. But it was also nice because she just needed validation from her actual mum. She just needed her mum. And that is literally what this whole volume is like. Chorus is just like, it's all about the mums. Because Soma, I always want to call him Yukihira. Soma takes inspiration from his mum, and then you get the backstories of like the mums and like how they met their husbands, and you get to know them as like a person, and it makes so much more sense for how they, like, how the sons and the daughters are. See? Soma's mum, Tamako. Oh my god, she is a fucking badass. I fell in love with her as soon as I saw her. Yes. In love. Also, can we just appreciate for a wee second? Look at how cute little baby Soma is at 6 years old. Look at him. But we flip the page and it's like, oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Kabam. Look how fucking badass this lassie looks. I am in love with her. Oh my god. And see, the more you read into the backstories and the more they give you, like, I just love her. And she's absolutely perfect for Gyotro. Like, she's perfect. And it, like, see, when you read about her, it makes so much sense about why Soma is the way that Soma is. Like, Soma is literally the perfect combination of Jotaro and Tamako. Like, the perfect fusion. The perfect fusion. But see, when they covered, like, spoilers, she's dead, that's why, this is why you meet her in here. See, just those couple of panels of her deteriorating so quickly, and to find out she passes within a month, and then you see just the funeral picture, like, it's literally 3 panels of the funeral, and it broke my heart reading it. But then you turn the page and then you just have wee Soma challenging Jotaro to another food battle, and that's just that spark that just keeps them going. And it's just, I want to just say, it's just so Yukihira, like, for both of them, like, because, like, Jotaro took the Yukihira name because that is her family name, and it's just that spirit, and it's, oh, I love it. But you know what I not love? The fact that Irina's dad, I'm not even going to say his name because I fucking hate him. He comes back, and then the more plot twists about him, it's like, you fucking bitch. And then you find out his side of the love story of, like, him and Mana, like, his path, and like how he deteriorated, but then as soon as he found her, he got back on the path of, like, the culinary genius, but then, like, the more extreme way of things, especially after she left. It was nice to get that side of the story as well, just seeing how they came to be and, like, how this all worked out. The family doesn't really stop there. See, Irina's grandfather, like, he is such a schemy little bitch. He cares so much for Irina and his daughter, like Mana. Like, he tries to do everything in his power to make sure that Irina doesn't turn out like her mum, but then to use Irina to get to Mana to prove that she isn't, like, doomed. Like, my god, this man plans so far in ahead. Like, he literally handpicked nearly every student that came into Irina's year to make sure that there was people to, like, challenge her and make her better and everything like that. It's like, damn, son, look at this wee page here. Like that is literally all the little babies. Like, it's so interesting, like, the fact that this was, like, a long ass plot just to protect his family and make them better. It's like, damn, son. We're going to go into the dessert things because this is where the things get juicy. I think one of the major plot twists that happening in the dessert is CSI. You know, the dick that's been, like, causing all this trouble and, like, wanting to marry Irina and everything like that. Turns out they're related. Like, what? And then it's like, no. See, the fuck dad? Before he met Irina's mum, he went and had a one night stand and she got pregnant and that was it. Like, that's his kid. And then he abandoned him. And, like, his mum was an abusive shit. Although, apparently he didn't find out until very recently. Basically, the whole, like, competition kind of sparked it to find out what was actually up with him and whatnot, to like look into his past. And it's like, oh yeah, so I had a one night stand before I met your mother, and well, he's your brother. Like, do you know, like, what's so good about the fact that he actually mentions that to Arena? Arena just slaps him an absolute belter and, like, says he's an awful human being. Like, I fucking love her. Like, yes. But, like, he all goes in self-pitying. He's like, I'm revoking my name. Like, I'm taking the Nigiri name. Nigiri? Yes, I am revoking my food name. No, Nikiri. There we go. Like, he's revoking the family name to then go find him to give him, like, to be the dad. So then, like, you'll never see Arena again. Like, even though Arena was like, right, I want to build up have a family relationship and whatnot. Like, bless Arena for wanting that. She has a good heart, because what she then does is go find him and basically say, no, you're part of my family now because you're my big brother. You now have a family. It's like, oh, Irina, you're actually so good. But then we get to see them like a lot older, and I see them like it's like 6 years later or something like that, and like they have like everyone's got their own like wee restaurants and everything. And my god, see Megumi's hair at the end. She has the longest ass pleat. Like, I need to find this. Like, you need to see this. Oh, where is it? There we go. Perfect page. Look how fucking long that is. Thank you. Look. Also, look at all them all grown up. Because this is them like 25, 26 now. Oh, there's Arena all grown up. Look at that little hair. Looking like honestly, like a boss. And then we have Yukihira, who just looks like a taller boy. Oh, there's just so much I could talk about this. Like, so many feelings. And I think I'm just rambling. Like, this isn't really cohesive in like how I'm talking, because there's so much that happens in this. But I'm feeling more like personally emotional about it because of what it means to me. I can't believe this is the end. I've got no more food journeys. Also, side note, Ashiki is fucking hot as like a 26/27-year-old. And it's fine now to say that because I don't need to feel creepy. I'm just sad this is how it ends. And I now need to look for a new series that will bring me so much joy. Like, I know there will be, but it's just not going to be as special as this one. Because this is like my first, if that makes sense. Like, this, I regard this as my first, although I did say obviously I bought the Ruby ones first. But this is the first series that I will always regard as my first proper manga series that I read or started reading. And I think it's just sad because I've now not got anything to look forward to, because even though when Demon Slayer ended, I still had this to look forward to. But I've not got anything else now. This is more like, here's more of a reaction, like emotional review rather than, here's a very structured review. We're going to really dissect it because fuck dissecting all of this. There's so much, and this video is already so long of me just being like... We have the anime coming back, so it's not technically over. Like, we'll see how the anime goes, we'll see what they change, and I wonder if they'll cover the dessert stuff, because I feel like they should. But whether or not they do, different story. But, oh well. Until next time. I'm AJ. I did something today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.